Yeah, that one was crazy. But my bad, y'all, my bad. Good God, man. All this Final Destination. What the remote at?
You seen
What's
it?
good, everybody?
No. All this talk got me and Chanel watched the first two.
Bro, my girl.
Bro, it is. I can't wait. I can't wait till y'all see that movie. I really want to know what y'all think.
You're
You gonna be in a better position because you gonna watch the first and second one. Yeah. That's what I was trying. I remember the first and second one hella good though, so I was expecting something different.
I just remember the second one so vividly, bro, with that goddamn log truck.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. The first one for me, bro. The scene for me was that fucking shower scene, bro.
Oh yeah,
I was scared to take a shower for a minute.
What's good, everybody?
Damn, nigga. Def was
good. We a little late. Sorry about that, y'all.
Def was fucking niggas over.
He is a little late. Yeah. Make sure we live. My bad. I was at a movie screening for the Mission Impossible Final Reckoning.
I gotta go. Pete, I'm a huge Mission Impossible fan. So,
you remember the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The AI shit.
It take place right after the last one. But yeah, man. What's good, everybody? We got Jose Delgado in the house.
What's happening?
What's cracking?
What's happening? What's up?
We got Stoney Starks in the building.
Yay.
Callie Banks, Bryce Wayne, back at it again.
In the building with a feeling.
How y'all doing?
Like
sorry about the tardiness, y'all. It was crazy on the way over here.
Damn.
It happens to the best of us.
Full blast volume, my guy.
I'm hella hot, bro. It was hella hot in the theater. The air conditioner was off.
But this weather ain't gonna lie, the weather be throwing me off. It was 70-something degrees when I left my house.
It's nice.
Soon as I got off the freeway, 61.
Yeah.
I'm like, this some bullshit.
When it cool off, it
nice
cool off.
The day, but it did get chill. But I'm still running hot though. It was crazy in the theater.
You was in there sipping?
Nah, it was just hot. And then, it was the leather seat joints. So I'm like,
oh wow, that boy was soaking in it.
Nigga had to peel himself off the seat when he
stick sound, the sticky. Oh shit! Oops. Well, what's good, everybody? What's up, chat? Oh boy, we big late. Well, we gotta get it. We gotta get into it. Man. We got some crazy shit to cover.
To the meat and potatoes.
We got some more Diddy shit, some more Diddy news.
A lot of Diddy news.
I'm gonna do a quick review for the Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. So they released some movie trailers, and if we got time, I got a question I want to ask y'all.
Uh-oh.
I think it's gonna end up being a popular question because I keep seeing this conversation happen online a lot. So stay tuned for that, y'all. At the end, I got an interesting question for the chat and everybody here. But real quick, just got out the theater watching that new Mission Impossible movie. Y'all know Tom Cruise, the action man, the action star himself.
TC.
Usually does all his own stunts. I think they call it the Final Reckoning, but is it the Final Reckoning? Is it Overstacks?
I was about to ask you because I'm like, who you think is gonna have? What franchise you think is gonna have more movies? Mission Impossible or Fast and Furious?
Fast and Furious already winning
For sure.
Dropped way more movies. They on 10 already. I think Mission Impossible is on like 6 or 7. I think.
Fast and Furious gotta cut it out, bro.
No, they ain't going nowhere.
Cut it out.
I just seen some footage from that. I think they used one of Cameron's cars. He had pulled up to the set.
Oh my god.
Ludacris was there.
Was that you that sent that reel to the chat?
Yeah.
That shit was hell. I forgot how they be catting off.
Oh yeah.
They be catting off, bro. Like
this nigga is Superman now, bro. Clark Kent.
That was crazy. I didn't see that movie. That was the one before the last one. I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
I just watched the. That's when they went to space and shit.
More fast, more furious.
They one of the movies should have been called that. It's a missed opportunity.
Something to think about.
But I think this movie, it wasn't as many action sequences as the previous movies, if that makes sense. This movie directly follows the last one.
Talking about Mission Impossible.
Yeah, and I think watching it back to back, it might come off a little bit better. But if you are just in it for like the set pieces that they do got, because Tom Cruise, every one of his movies he do something crazy, and he absolutely did. I think he topped this stunt. I think was probably the best stunt though.
It was when he on the airplane.
Yeah. It's way longer. It's a long and it's intense, bro. It was probably about 2 to 3 moments. I'm like, oh shit, I'm over here holding my breath. I'm like, this is hella intense. So it was way more intense than the last movie. So you know what? I actually like this movie more than the last one, but I feel like the last one had more action set pieces. Like they was doing a bunch of they was doing hella shit basically. But this one, it was more like this the end game. You know what I'm saying? They going against the AI. It's already, you feel me? It's out there.
That nigga out there, Doctor Strange and shit. Yeah. I went into the future and predicted everything you gonna do.
Oh, the AI.
Yeah, he was finessing shit last movie for sure.
I think at the last movie, he got out. So it's even worse than that. It's like, it's bad. So he already done took over most of the nation's nuclear systems. Only people that's left is like the U.S., China, and Russia, and UK.
Yeah, they got to get the key from underneath the ice shit.
They already got it. They got the key from last. They got it.
No, they didn't get it last movie. They was going to get it.
They got it. They don't show. Yeah,
they never showed that.
I remember them getting it.
I swear to God, he didn't get it though.
No, he got the key.
Oh,
yeah, he the one with it. That's why everybody like, where you at, bro? Like you gotta like come out of hiding because he know.
I mean, I knew they knew where he at, but I don't think he. I don't know. Maybe you're right. I don't know.
I just watched it.
I know. I feel like
you watched the last one before you watched the.
He didn't have the key yet.
I seen both of them
at the end of the last one.
Yeah,
I don't think I seen the last one to keep it.
Of course, Scotty. We responded to this chat.
It was pretty tight.
What up, Scotty? What up, Fresh? What up, Hess? But it starts off with him like his crew know he got the key, but he got the key, so he got the pretty much the whole movie. The basis is we want to get control of the AI instead of the AI controlling us. And only way we can do that is somebody got to get the key, unlock it, get the hard drive out, and whoever got that hard drive get to control it, and they're gonna pretty much run the whole world basically.
Oh
and
yeah,
he's saying,
the hard drive. My bad. Yeah, he got the key. He didn't get the hard drive.
No. So the hard drive is in the submarine.
In the submarine, under the ice and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on, Al. Come on, bro. I just seen it.
Damn,
Al, like,
bro.
no.
I knew it was something underneath.
I just saw him with the key.
Hey, Bryce, how you gonna tell me?
Yeah.
This nigga
Niggas going hard on me.
Damn.
Hey, this movie shit get real, bro.
Yeah, it do. But so that was probably the most craziest part because every nation is trying. They don't want to really destroy it because you get the controller. It's a wrap. You on everybody line. It's bad.
That's so dumb though. Like that's how it be in real life.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like everybody is at everybody's throat, and it's everybody like this. This is the nuke button for everybody. Everybody just like this the whole movie, like because everybody losing control. So only niggas that got control, it's like it's gonna be like the last two standing. Somebody gotta send something off because y'all might send it off, but we not trying to be the ones.
Right, we ain't gonna die. Y'all live.
Yeah, basically, you know what I'm saying. But and the AI got control of all the other ones. You feel me? So it's like we gotta send something off before they send something off. It's only 4 nations that can send some shit off. Everybody else got their shit compromised, and they keep showing you every time somebody get their shit compromised, that shit turn red. And it's like if you yellow, you good. You red is bad. So Ethan is like, I gotta destroy this. Nobody should have it. And he's like, if you destroy it, we're going to get put back into the Stone Age, basically, because it might just destroy everything. You know what I mean? Everything must just go offline. He was like, either we do it or the machine do it, and if the machine do it, no more humans. Right. You know what I'm saying? But they was like, well, if you just let us control it, then we, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, nobody had this much power. So it was those scenes and those conversations. Shout out Angela Bassett. She the president. It was cold, bro. I'm like, damn, this is hella scary. And it's a moment where they show it in the trailer. He get into this like VR like fucking casket, and that's how you can talk to the entity. That's what they call it, the AI. And he get in there, and it's showing him like what's about to happen. Crazy. I didn't see Oppenheimer, but watching these explosions going off and exploding everywhere, these nukes. That shit was terrifying. I'm like, oh my God. Like the fact that we got shit like this that can do that, bro, is so crazy. And it's not just us, it's so many of them, bro. It's over like I don't even know the amount. I know it's over 100 on the bitches, and that's too many.
Fact.
Like
That's a fact.
they can.
Way more than that.
We could devastate this motherfucker. All it take is one motherfucker to be like, you know what, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that it's people, human beings in control of this is insane.
Bro, it almost happened in Russia. Like,
Yeah,
the only reason the nigga didn't do it is because literally it was on a whim. Like, you feel me? Like, either we're about to die right now and I have to launch this missile, or I just have to trust that it's a real accident.
That was the whole movie, though. The whole movie was that scene or that situation. I'm like, damn, this is way too intense, bro. And I'm like, and niggas die. I'm like, oh shit, it's getting real. So okay, all right. So like the stakes is high now. I'm like, so because somebody died in the beginning of the movie. I'm like, oh shit, no spoiler. You ain't gonna find out who. But niggas, they dropping shit. And the same dude from the last movie came back, Gabriel, the nigga that was working with the AI. But now since he fucked up, the AI not fucking with him. He's like, I can do this by myself, and you fucked up anyway. So, so he trying to get it. You got all these nations that's trying to get the hard drive, and this nigga specifically. And the most annoying thing is him in the movie, as far as like who is helping this nigga. He everywhere, got hella niggas fucking with him, but they say the entity had because they don't even fuck with him because the entity got so turned up. It's like a cult following, like that's following it. Like, nah, it need to do it. It need to know this shit. It need to flood this motherfucker. Like, it's bad. Kill everybody. And it's just niggas out there fucking with it. Like, yep, let this shit happen.
I also believe that would happen.
You know, for sure.
I also believe
Death Code.
that it'll be niggas that's like, nah, this shit gotta go. Fuck these niggas.
So I guess like the weakest part of the movie is the Gabriel dude, because I don't understand how he got so much help, but he ain't particularly fucking with no nation. It's like it's all these nations that got hella guns, hella people, hella personnel, and you just to the neck, but you everywhere. I'm like, I don't know how this is working, bro. You know, and you definitely not working for the entity no more. You to the neck. So that was the only thing that really didn't make sense to me. But he wasn't like the end all be all. I think like just more of the situations like us against them. You know, Russia, everybody kind of like not trusting each other. That was the better antagonist of the movie. Like, damn, this is a fucked up situation, bro. I don't. This can be bad. And the very ending, the end scene with that crazy airplane stunt, that shit ended crazy. Like I when it ended, I'm like, I don't know what just happened. Like it's either like the way they did it was crazy, but everybody, all his teammates, come into play perfectly, and they string all the movies together. And there's a particular movie that will be the prequel to these last two movies, because it's a movie where he steals something called the rabbit's foot.
Yeah, I remember that one.
But he never got to look inside of it. That plays a huge part in this movie. I'm like, oh, so that could be technically a prequel to this movie or these two movies. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And the very first movie comes into play too. Wow, it was so clean how it did, bro. I
remember before this one, I watched all of them like in a row at work. For real? Yeah, so I know exactly. I remember like all of them.
Yeah, because that dude with the one with the rabbits was one was good. I remember that one being really good.
Yeah,
how many of them? I think it's like
seven, and 9. I think this was the 9th one, right?
I think it might have been 8th.
Oh,
so
8th,
yeah,
okay.
7 and 8. Yeah,
That's a
but
lot.
those it's supposed to be like part 1 and part 2. They changed the name though, because it was first of all it was
The last one I remember is when he was on the front of that train in the helicopter.
Yeah,
which number was that?
Wait,
that was a Dead Reckoning one, right? Or
yeah, I think it was Dead Reckoning.
Yeah. Dude was he was in that tunnel, and dude was trying to chop him with the helicopter blade. He was on the front of the plane. I mean, front of the train or whatever.
That was the first one. Wow. The first one?
Nah, that wasn't the first. For surely wasn't the first one.
Wow, scenario.
That was like 2 or 3.
Yeah, no, it was.
That's the last one I remember.
But this for sure was the craziest scene. Though. This nigga is dangerous, bro. Like, I'm almost happy he's done with this. I'm like, bro, you was gonna eventually kill yourself.
You talking about this airplane thing?
The airplane stunt was absolutely insane.
So you think this was the last movie?
Do I think so? Maybe for a while, but the door is open. It's not like to be continued.
You remember
no post credit scene.
The first airplane stunt, nigga, where he was like, it was on the side of a plane. This nigga was holding on to the side of a plane, and the plane took off. That shit was real too.
Yeah, all of them was real, but this one is ridiculous. Like, I would love to see them do this. Remember how they did the last scene where he jumped off the cliff with the bike?
Yeah, that was clean.
I think they're gonna probably release what happened with the airplane.
I only seen like a picture of it, like he just standing on the wing and shit, like on like a propeller plane.
Oh yeah, it's in the trailer a little bit, but that, like I said, that's not even half of it, bro. It's a long ass scene, and it's like it's 2 planes involved. So I'm like, bro, what is he about to do? I'm like, oh no. I'm like, nigga, you know what's crazy? Usually when those clean ass scenes happen, they play the music. Dun, dun, dun. No,
silence.
Nigga, straight silence. I'm like, oh shit.
This shit is intense.
I'm like, oh shit. Oh, ain't no music. Oh no.
That's what make it even wilder.
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, I hella enjoyed it for that. Like they didn't have to go all out. Like, you know, this the last movie. You about to explosions over here, explosions over there, and like
I seen some shit where he went to AMC, like he went to AMC, and then he was talking to like the staff and shit, and then the lady pointed at the picture. She was like, "You really did that?" And then he turned around, and it was him on the plane. Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, I really did that shit." I was like, "This nigga cold, nigga."
He turned up because he got another one.
He for sure top 5 white niggas.
Yeah,
sure.
Absolutely top 5. He might be top 3. He might be top 3
for sure.
Like, if he doing all categories like music, movies, and he got it.
Tom Cruise got music?
No, I'm saying if you do
like
categories,
all white niggas.
All white niggas. Like you got the movie niggas, you got the music niggas. But there's another scene involving water too. It's like, bro, it's too much, bro. It's too much. Niggas is dying.
And this nigga like 60, bro. He
don't look it.
Right.
He don't look it, and he doing extremely well.
Bro, that's that Scientology, bro.
And it was fairly funny too. It had a scene that was hella funny. What up, Jello? I didn't even know you was in here. What up?
Yellow, what's up?
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a rating. I'm gonna go. Man, this was good, bro. I'm gonna go real deal. 8.5, real close to a 9.
It's a must watch.
Yeah. Like I said, the only thing that was like kind of like soft was like the bad guy from the last movie who wasn't really a bad guy. The movie, if he wasn't in it, it's still the exact same movie, bro. He did not even need to be in it. He could have died, bro. Literally. Literally take this nigga out.
Count Dooku this nigga.
Yeah, for sure. Kill him. Kill him now.
Do it. He's too evil. He has to be stopped.
But yeah, man. Make sure y'all go check out that Mission Impossible movie, man. Shout out to Tom Cruise. And it's probably definitely worth seeing in the IMAX too. I was in the IMAX theater, but not the IMAX. It was the IMAX visuals, but not the IMAX effect. It wasn't a 70 millimeter, so I would like to go see that in the 70 millimeter. That would be dope. But yeah, definitely thumbs up. Make sure y'all go check that out. All right, man.
Okay.
Diddy time.
Oh,
the worst time and the best time is Diddy time.
The diddler.
I heard them tapes about to get was shown.
They showed some tapes. They already showed some tapes. They showed some tapes.
So is it true that Lauren London is in one of them?
Don't nobody know no details. I say that.
Cause I've been hearing a lot of talk about.
I didn't even know they had tapes.
Yeah, this gonna be absolutely on the main news channels when they release the information on what's on the tapes for sure.
Man,
I don't know if they released it to the public, but I think the jury. I mean, certain people were able to view some of the tapes. There was a nigga named The Punisher who took the stand.
The Punisher.
He is exotic dick.
Oh man, oh god.
Sex worker.
Nah,
but they showed a picture
of
bro.
OD.
He got the black the gimp mask. I'm like,
this nigga Diddy, bro. He gotta be stopped, bro.
This particular sex worker, the Punisher, he took the stand, but he also wrote a book a while ago. And in the book, he talked about his encounters with Diddy and Cassie, but he didn't mention them by name. But he is referencing the section of the book. Mm-hmm. And he's pretty much saying the exact same thing Cassie is saying, but a little bit worse, which I found it hard to believe that it could be worse than what she already said. He said that, first of all, he had like erectile dysfunction. So his book is called like freezer meat or something like that. the sex worker. Oh yeah. So he's the
Can you imagine going in the bar? Hey, you got that freezer meat?
You got freezer meat? Freezer meat? I'm sorry, what?
The name of the book.
Oh, bro! Can you imagine?
Freezer meat.
Imagine you sharing an Amazon account with somebody and you ordering freezer meat. Like,
it's supposed to be like a triple entendre because, like, you know, you can get there, but you can't finish, and it's like stuck, and it's like it doesn't really work like that.
Yeah, bro.
Or like he
black?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so, but I didn't see his face.
Jesus Christ,
but he
bro.
doesn't look black.
Freezer meat.
But I know he had black and white. Yeah, he had the whole spectrum on that shit. No, so the book is about. So like I said, it's supposed to be technically a triple entendre, but it's about erectile dysfunction and his experience with it. But he's talking about his personal experiences, and so with Diddy and them. He was technically a dancer, but he knew he had this problem. So the first time he was supposed to be he did like exotic dance with her or whatever. So he didn't do nothing like sexual, but they caught him back. It was like this time it's about to get into some sex shit. So he went out and got the sex pills
ready.
He got the sex pills right. And so mind you, a big thing about the Diddy situations is that Diddy is tripping and he not paying niggas if they don't finish.
Yeah.
So that's a huge thing.
No,
for him. Like,
so he finish when he says that.
Well, yeah, he wants them to.
No, because if they finish too fast, he like nope.
Yeah,
nope,
exactly. Yeah, you gotta finish when we tell you. But you at the end of the day, you have to finish.
Yeah.
You finish too early, you might get like a quarter of what I was gonna pay you. But if you finish on time, you gonna get the whole.
What was your source from seeing all this information?
What is
did you see it on that same Twitter account, or did you see somewhere on YouTube?
So
Sandy said he's black.
Oh, is he? Like I said, I couldn't tell. He light skinned.
No, because I had saw like this like 2.5 hour stream on act shit with bruh that was actually in there, and he was
white dude.
No, I don't know what the fuck he was.
A white dude, a black lady that's like one the lawyer dude is in there.
His name is Myron something.
Nah, he got like a funny TikTok name. So I follow.
Hey, okay.
I'm following those two people, and I'm following the Breakfast Club. Yeah, because the Lauren is in there.
Yeah,
but
she's watching. The
so bruh's in there too, and he used to be like a federal agent or something like that. I forgot what it is. So he knows what he's looking at. Like he knows the details of like why. Like he knows like the codes and shit like that. So he was pretty informative on that shit. I didn't even get a chance.
Is he a sex worker too, or is that dancer?
No.
He's just in the audience.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like he pretty much was breaking everything down that was going on in there too.
Okay.
But like the shit that they were showing, like he was able to like explain it from like their point of view of like why this happened, why they got rid of certain people and stuff like that.
Yeah. Read Sandy's comment.
But yeah.
Sandy, I seen you was covering a lot of the stuff too. I got to tap in on one of your lives, but so the part that got me, that was the craziest part, that he kind of collaborated the story with Cassie, was like what he did, because like I said, he was having trouble finishing or whatever, so he would have to tell Diddy he about to take a break and go do some, like drink some water, but when he come back, he ready. You know what I'm saying? So this particular time, he came back to like pretty much he's only coming back to relieve himself on Cassie. He said when he relieved himself on her, he got immediately turned off because he watched Diddy walk over to her and lick it off of her. Blew my mind. I'm like, I thought it couldn't get. Like I said, this is like week 3 or 4 right now, and we still got a lot more to go. But each person is adding layers.
They say he was using it like lotion, boy.
Yeah.
What is this?
So like you for sure he's a.
Did you hear the one?
Yeah,
you hear the one where
ain't no words for this.
Did you hear the one? I don't know if bruh said that he couldn't. I don't know exactly if he did or he lied about finishing or something like that. But I guess he said he was done everything. He was getting ready to leave, and then Diddy bust in the room. Hey, bro, did you come? And he was like, yeah, because he didn't know that that's what he was doing, as far as like, you know, having her come and pretty much give it to him to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. That shit was
usually the technical way they was doing it. They would go to a separate place to do that. But bro he said they did that right in front of him. Yeah. His story was the only one that was like kind of different. Like they did that. Usually you're the only one that said that they did it in front of you.
Exactly.
So it's weird. That's crazy.
It's like you can't even say he lying though, because it's like
we already know it's a thing.
He doing it.
You know, we already know it's a thing.
But it could also be one of them things where he exaggerating and making it sound crazier than what it was, possibly, or maybe it was a one-off thing.
I was gonna say maybe that was the only time.
Yeah,
because it was like, nah, I want to do it when we alone.
Yeah,
like, because he didn't want to come back after that. It was bad. It was like it was over.
Nah, because what it sounded like, Diddy had his he has like his routine. and stuff like that. Like you said, he would go to the next room, and you know what I'm saying. That's what it seemed like. So I mean, but you never know.
And I believe
Sandy said Kid Cudi.
Yeah, he testified. No, they blew up this nigga
tomorrow.
Car. Yeah. So that's the next big one. So what also came out is that he extorted her parents for 20 racks. But so
wait, who did?
Diddy. So according to Diddy, he had just paid 20 evil. He just paid her $20,000, but just found he paid $20,000 for a studio session with Kid Cudi, and then they started dating. He hit her mom, was like, "I'm gonna need $20K from you, or it's about to be some bad shit happening, and whatever happened, it's not gonna be on my hands, but I can make shit happen, basically." And so the mom ended up like taking a loan out on the house and paying the 20 racks or whatever, and I think he sent it right back just to see if she would do it. He sent the money right back. But it was because he told her straight up. It was like, well, she dating Kid Cudi now. What the fuck going on? And apparently, him, Cassie, and Kid Cudi had some type of sit down conversation. Like, what's going on with y'all? And Kid Cudi, that's when Kid Cudi asked him like, what happened? What's going on? What happened to my car? And DJ was like, what car? So this is Cassie's mom testifying.
Bro, you know what this brings me all the way back to? When that nigga Diddy was talking to Fab and he was like, we ain't never party. This is what this nigga was talking about.
I like when you scramble and scrape and shit for shit, Dave.
Nah, I see why. I see why Fab
was that Drink Champs?
Yeah, Drink Champs.
Yeah, that was Drink Champs.
He was like, "No, you ain't never
That's
party."
That's why Fab was so uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because he know.
Well, first of all, it's already uncomfortable the way he's saying this. But now that I know context, he probably knew context. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely knew.
Fab was like, no, we've partied before. He was like, no, we ain't never party.
Yeah,
that's when Fab was like,
see, you damn near gotta stab this nigga in there.
Oh yeah, so Sandy knows stuff. He did send the money back, but it was like 5 days later. But like I said, he power tripping, bro. The fact that he got her to do it, but like I said, it's a parent, so a parent gonna be worried. And she said that the mom said that she heard Cassie was getting into these fights or getting beat on, and Cassie denied it. But she had came home on Christmas with hella marks on her body, and she had like a one-on-one sit down, like, you got to tell me what's going on. That's when she kind of confessed everything, and so she was like, yeah, I'm gonna need this in writing, or I'm gonna need this in the bank, basically. So this is a receipt. You know what I mean? They took hella pictures of her and shit.
Did y'all hear the details of the actual freak off shit?
Not yet.
So bro broke it down. It starts off with the worker comes in and he said he wasn't sure if Diddy's in the room or Diddy's like hiding somewhere watching, but like pretty much Diddy's watching. And it starts off with
hold on, my bad. Mm-hmm. So the freak offs is different than the parties.
Exactly. Yeah. So the freak
offs, different ones. You got the King Night, the freak offs, and it's another one. It's a wild name. Stan, you might know. It's 3 names, but I remember King Nights.
It sounded like King Nights is what everybody thought was. Yeah, like the original freak offs, but the freak offs is what was actually going on with Cassie and the sex worker.
Yeah. That's more personal. The freak off.
So but apparently it got to the point to where he'll get there. It starts off where they have to masturbate and look each other in the eye while they're doing it.
Hey,
no touching.
Who's masturbating?
Cassie and the sex worker, and Diddy's watching. Either, like I said, Bray wasn't sure if he was in the room or he's hiding, but Diddy's watching. And as that's happening, Cassie is telling Diddy exactly what bruh is doing. Like whatever, like, you know what I mean, like so she's like calling it out, and this is all what he wants. Then after that, they rub each other down with the baby oil, you know what I'm saying, which is like the foreplay or whatever. And bro also said that it would get to the point where Diddy would stop them if he felt like it wasn't like enough baby oil, so he would stop and have them lather up even more because he wanted a certain shine, you know what I'm saying. And then after that they would start having sex, and then he would say in some cases Diddy would join, but for the most part it sounded like that, like I said, they would go at it, bro would finish, and then she would take it and go and pretty much have Diddy do whatever he want, I guess rub it on himself or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Hella funny, the Punisher dude said, since he worked at a club, like a dance club, so he kind of like hard of hearing. Because he's slightly deaf, because he's always been working in the club. It's hella loud in there. And so he said while Diddy was doing the coaching shit, he was mishearing things that was turning him off. Because he was like, because they always present him like, the way Diddy is presented in the room, like, oh, he not gay, he just gonna watch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, Like I don't think none of the dudes is technically gay. You know what I'm saying? They all just regular straight dudes just having sex with, getting paid to have sex with Cassie.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Yeah, we can get into semantics.
Only thing that's out of pocket is
man.
Diddy is watching, but
Hey, man.
that's a whole genre of porn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The cuckold shit.
That's
So,
fucking Jerry parents, bro, from Rick and Morty.
Yeah. He said that he would be coaching her and telling her to do shit.
Yeah.
But he's hearing completely different things where it can be like basically he like telling her to do something and it sound like turn around, let me see your ass, and he think he talking to him, so he would be getting soft, like because it's really hard for him to like focus because he has the erectile dysfunction.
That's God telling your ass you shouldn't be there.
Oh, and you know what? And you know what? And that's another thing too. And that's another thing. They also said that I kind of brushed over it real quick, but technically these freak offs would be like days.
Hit that like button from y'all.
Like so that's another thing. The freak offs was actually days. You know what I'm saying? So it would be like, let's just say it was like 3 or 4 days, and it would just be like just nonstop on and off. Where it's like almost like shifts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And then that's what I'm saying. Or that's what I said earlier as far as Diddy. Like, you can't bust until I tell you to. So like you gotta go like all them days. You know what I'm saying? It sound like, and you just gotta just hold it. You know what I'm saying? You just pretty much edging the whole time.
Might be switching niggas in and out though too. Like I said, like
But
you
no,
said, it's
it
the
could
shift.
be that.
So like he can have 2 to 3 dudes come in within 4 days.
It could be
you know
that.
what I'm saying? He might like you performing and be like, you can come tomorrow or you can spend the night. You don't gotta leave.
Yeah.
And they getting paid like
Bruh.
$5,000.
all unprotected.
Sandy got the tea.
Yeah, all unprotected for sure.
The Punisher also said on the stand that he saw no signs that Cassie wasn't enjoying it. See, bruh, freak off.
And
I don't know, bruh. This is weird, bruh.
I mean,
this is the craziest Rico case ever, bruh.
I'll say this. Now this is this is like a very. I like that you said that, Sandy, because this is gonna come into play later on too. Not really, but because I heard a conversation that made me hell uncomfortable. But it was a dude saying when a lady gets taken advantage of and pretty much R-worded, but she has an orgasm, that means she liked it, even though she getting R-worded.
I have no comments on that.
So, but like what Sandy said, if she enjoying it, but at the same time it's not something that she want, and she trying to please. You know what I'm saying? That all can fall. You know, I'm saying it fall all. I'm just glad she said it. We had a conversation.
Right.
It fall all under the same category.
Right.
It's not it's still about control at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You gonna do what your nigga tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? He want you to, hey, suck my homie. You know what I'm saying? If you down, you gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? You might not want to, but you just listening to your dude.
But it was something. It was something that said that it was like I guess a messages that Cassie said pretty much. It's like I don't know if I said this the other day, but it's like pretty much she wanted that lifestyle. She wanted the perks that came with it. But she had to deal with the bullshit, right? And then like Axe said, it sounded like she was just a side chick that was just trying to get into a main position. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know, it's like
coercion. It's like it's the same thing with the Weinstein shit.
Remember, he finessed her. He was like, "Oh, because she in the beginning, she definitely said, I don't know." And he was like, "Oh, so you boring? All right, cool. I'm just gonna do somebody else." She's like, "Oh, wait."
And she wanted her career to be popping. He probably finessed her in the head, thinking like, "Yeah, we gonna work on this album. We work."
Mind you, it wasn't crazy freak offs in the beginning. It was just questionable shit. Like you went, huh? Like not you gotta fuck somebody else, but somebody else can come give you a massage. I'm gonna watch. You know what I'm saying? Something simple like that. But it just escalated.
Was them finding them ARs and shit? Was that real?
Yeah, they found guns.
So because Sandy was saying we haven't seen evidence of a RICO yet. The only thing that can be pertained to that RICO would be them finding them ARs with the serial numbers scratched off and shit like that. That's it. Because everything else, he's like, I'm trying to think who said it. It was somebody. I was looking at somebody on Instagram and they was like, man, to be so honest, they ain't really been it's nothing to really hold him on a RICO. Like that's you can say that man a freak. Yeah. But he was engaging in some questionable sexual endeavors, but it's nothing to really keep him locked up.
I think this whole thing is just to ruin him.
So
image.
I think with the defense is trying what they're trying to do is they're building the case up. Like I said, this is 8 weeks. So right now, the best thing to do is ruin the image. Mm-hmm. That's the whole point. Then we're gonna escalate to you was over here across state lines. Who came over there? Who was paid? That's can fall all under the RICO as far as sex trafficking.
Sex trafficking.
But would you say it's kind of turning up when now we get into Cuddy and the alleged yeah, so maybe we get to the point where he can get
the extortion with the mom, you know what I'm saying? But
so
even
now
though
we
he gave the money back, so it's starting to they're adding more up. They're building the case perfectly. But all they gotta do is execute. Like I said, we know some of the details. We know parties was everywhere. So we know he got real quick. He got people that work for him that Cassie said that would come in like, oh yeah, ice your eye. You know what I'm saying? He beat the shit out of you. You need to ice your shit. Like just taking care of all the shit, bringing the baby oil. You know what I'm saying? Also helping out with connections with making sure she don't leave. You know what I mean? Security guards. So all those people working with him and keeping hush hush can be considered part of the RICO.
And bruh also gave details about them. He said that they was working damn near 20 hours.
Remember the IV
20,
people?
Yeah.
The people that's coming and bringing the IVs?
Yep. There's a nigga named... There's a nigga named One Stop. They named somebody named One Stop. And he had all the shit. Like, he got everything, bro. Plan Bs, everything, bro. He was bringing all that. He would come over there
4
and...
days is a long
drop off, bro.
Hey, niggas be coming up with the crazy business.
Because I was just seeing what Sandy had said a little bit earlier. For some reason, the defense didn't question... or they didn't really ask Cassie's moms no questions. But I'm like, well, wouldn't that be a big, like, nail into the coffin for the extortion? Because, like, she went through it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like...
like I said, it's building up. Like
I'm not denying that.
We got 8 weeks. We only, like I said, 3 weeks in, I think.
3 weeks,
I think it's only been 3 weeks.
Isn't it crazy how you can, like, if you break down sex trafficking to the, like, baseline, like, say for instance you ever flown a girl out, or you had a girl come visit you from a different state, and like for sex, that's considered sex trafficking. That's considered sex trafficking. That means it should be a lot of people in trouble then, because NBA players and rappers is flying people out all the time, and ain't nobody getting in trouble for that.
That's a fact.
I think they're gonna make.
You get what I'm saying?
They're gonna make Diddy the example. So it's possible that a lot of people can get in trouble for this.
The fact that they got niggas that's like you said, One Stop, and this nigga got IVs and Plan Bs and all type of other shit, bro. Like, it's a nigga out there that just said, "Oh, you know what? It's a business for this."
Yeah, I think, like I said, I honestly think they just trying to get the jury on their side. Like, this motherfucker's a deviant, and plus you still got the video of him beating the shit out of Cassie, which is pretty. That's still at the top of the list. Even all the shit we done found out, that's still at the top of the list.
That's like light. Saying, like,
apparently that's light. That's
that One Stop thing is not too like out the question. It's like it's not too absurd for me, because it's like it's a lot of musicians and artists that go on tours and they'll have IV people with them.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, as far as the reason why he was using it to stay hydrated, it's just kind of
just so you can keep fucking.
What makes it look bad? You know what I'm saying?
You got those people that's working with you that know what's going on.
That's why I'm saying. So do y'all think we gonna hear or see? I'm gonna say it every time we talk about it. Are we gonna hear from Farnsworth Bentley? that person right there, bro.
That would be.
I'm sorry, like he didn't seen it all, bro.
Sandy said this nigga eye drops tested positive for drugs. Damn. Bro, this nigga was
he's a mad scientist.
He gotta go, bro.
I mean, it was in the baby oil too, to go through the skin.
What kind of drugs, bro?
That shit exists, bro.
They need to go find this One Stop nigga, bro. Whoever this nigga is.
I'm pretty sure they got a lot of niggas around.
But I'm wondering if
people gonna have to start snitching too. Watch, I'm telling you, it's gonna be so many people that's gonna come on the stand to get shit off of their back. Be like, either you gonna tell what was going on, or you going down.
You gonna get down, or you gonna lay down.
Do y'all think it's something as simple as just mixing the drugs in the baby oil, or just pouring it in the fucking eye drop? Or do you think that shit has to be done?
I don't even know how.
Because like I said, there's like, what's that fucking drug they all warned us about growing up that's clear and you can just put it in some water and people wouldn't know the like GH or some crazy, I can't think of the name of it, but it's like GHP or some crazy shit. So I'm like, there's shit out there, especially like even how I brought up last week, like you can just touch fentanyl and get fucking high off of it. So it's
MDA?
Like, it's some shit.
MDMA?
Can you imagine?
No, that's Molly.
Can you imagine this nigga Diddy? You can put this in anything?
No, you get what? That's what made me wonder, because that's why I'm like, there is shit out there that you can put on your skin, or you know what I'm saying. That just so that's why I'm wondering. Like that's what I'm saying is, was it as something that's deep as far as like a chemist having to actually mix this shit up for him, or was he legitimately just like, nah, I'm about to just lace this shit myself? Like, you know what I mean?
Motherfuckers remember everything. People ain't forgetting shit.
You remember that
nigga with money like that? You know he got, like we said last week, some type of chemistry.
You remember that movie Sinister?
Yeah.
Remember at the end, his daughter put the glow stick shit in his shit, and that made him pass out. Like, it's hella shit you could put in niggas.
Yeah, I don't even remember that. I really want to rewatch that movie.
The movie's fire.
Yeah, it's hella.
But yeah, she put glow stick in, and then that's how they was like. That's how like all the kids was making the parents pass out and shit. But it's hella shit you could put in somebody's drink to like. But bruh, eye drops is crazy, bruh. That nigga wild, bro. Baby oil is crazy too. They both equally crazy. But
yeah, nah.
Eye drops is way more discreet. Like you could put eye drop, like a big ass bottle of baby oil. Like you gonna be like, nigga, you got baby oil.
But I'm wondering if he was using the baby oil because it stays on your skin so long.
No,
so
he also like to glisten. You know what I'm saying?
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, it's. Think about how long baby oil lasts on you. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure he was already using the baby oil before he came up with the idea.
True.
He was like, you know what? No, I'll make this baby oil even cooler. Drugs in it. You know what I'm saying? Get it, what I'm saying?
You had him, bro.
I thought I had him.
That was wild, bro. You missed. Yeah, that was crazy. This nigga was.
Yeah, I know. You had a clear shot.
That nigga was doing the Lil' Kim.
But bro. Get you stacks. We got a flying friend in the building. But
where's the gat?
Yeah, bro. Like I said, just adding drugs in there was way too easy. You know what I'm saying? Like he got enough money to do that shit. We kind of talked about it last week when we were saying when you get to a certain amount of power and money, I would say power and celebrity.
Easy.
When you get to a point of power and celebrity, it's a point where you can get disconnected. You can't read the room no more. And I think a lot of these niggas like Diddy done reached that pinnacle where there's like, you know what? I can do what I want to do.
These bitches will do whatever I say.
And then especially if you got people on payroll, that's just gonna clean up your whole and tighten up and your whole life, bro. Just no matter what type of
long. You know how long it's been going on?
Blood, semen, so everything. Just imagine you go into that room, everybody like, all right, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Cashed out.
Yeah, but you know what I heard? I'm not gonna lie. I heard, mind you, this is like they said like 07, 08 or whatever, but I heard that they was getting paid 70 bands, bro, to be working 20 hours a day, bro. Which is like which bro said is equivalent to 100 bands today, which still is like that. That's all that they was getting paid to having to clean up this nigga mess and all that bodily fluids and all that, bro. Because that's
OD. That's about right though, cause I know the niggas at my job to do the biological shit, like they got to clean up, throw up and shit. They ain't getting paid that.
No, but think about it though, because think about it's bigger than cleaning up. Shit, it's you over here protecting this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
70 bands a year, bro.
Paying for. He paid for your silence.
A year. That's what I did. 70 bands a year.
I'm about to say a day is OD. That's cool. You get that 3 days in a row.
Hell no.
Yeah, I thought you said a day.
No, it was the people they said they had to be up, like they had to be there.
That's a job.
They had to be in his place 30 minutes before he got up, get him up. When he got there, he had to let him know the news. They have to let him know like the news about him within the last like day or two or whatever. And they prepare all this shit. It's just everything he do. He can just do whatever he want. You know what I'm saying? Drop something or do that, whatever. Somebody will come clean it up. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, Sandy.
It's crazy.
Nobody can match this nigga, bro.
Nobody can match Diddy's freak.
Nah, but
this nigga on the Mount Rushmore.
This make that making the band shit seem way crazy.
Bro, did you see the interview with them niggas? Bro, them niggas just start crying, bro.
That was the
Oh no, they
day 26.
Yeah, day 26. Them niggas just started crying.
I was gonna say this was fucked up. Epstein was probably on this level, but they didn't talk about it.
Yeah,
he had an island, bro.
Yeah,
a island dedicated to this, and he had big motherfuckers.
Hugh Hefner was for sure on this level.
Yeah, I mean,
you can't tell me that nigga wasn't on this level.
Yeah,
I think Hugh was just in the fucking. I don't think he was taking it.
We don't know
to the extreme.
We don't know.
But I'm just saying, with everything coming out, I think them Playboy girls would have been spilling it. I'm just saying, like,
we haven't heard it.
Facts, fresh.
Hey, we haven't heard after everything that's happened with these last few years and all these cases.
Everybody, bro.
Nobody said nothing about you.
Nobody didn't say nothing about it. I think Hugh was just on the strength that he just like fucking like, because they didn't brought out everybody. I'm talking about they didn't talked about everybody. I mean, we haven't heard nothing about him yet because some shit might come out. We don't know.
And
He did. He can't get no bread.
But that's what I'm. But at the same time, it's like
somebody would have had a book, a tell all, something, bro. Something that was okay. You can still make money off of that.
I think Hef was just in the straight. Because even think about the bunny ranches, you ain't never heard nothing crazy happening at the bunny ranches.
I think so.
Yeah, a couple
just not savvy to it.
A couple Playboy bunnies have come out and said shit that he was like forcing them to be his girlfriends,
but also finessing them as far as like trying to be on the front page,
right? You just using his influence.
Yeah.
That's old school.
Yeah, that's exactly that's
prevalent.
You know what I mean? Like,
he definitely got some dirt under them nails. But
I get it.
But
I don't think to the Diddy extent.
It just don't seem like
at the end of the day, Epstein is at the top of the list still. Because
I agree with that.
But I feel like
as
it's bigger news because of what they dragging Diddy shit through the mud and on public.
Yeah,
it's just bad.
Like
this shit wasn't.
I'm sure if they just blasted Epstein and what what they was actually doing in the bedroom, like I'm sure it would be wow,
crazy.
You feel me? I'm sure it'd be crazy.
He got the most freak off videos.
Yeah.
He was the originator of the freak off.
The originator,
you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Diddy took notes. Was like, you know what? I'm about to do that, but in New York, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm about to extort niggas like that.
What is Astroglide?
I was gonna ask that.
That shit is actually.
What's Astroglide?
He apparently had that too. It might be. I think some lube.
Yeah,
bro, he had it at the hotel where he was arrested in.
He was about to get ready for a freak off.
This
apparently,
nigga, bro.
He was preparing for a freak off.
Yeah. You had the freak offs at the hotel, and your workers come in and clean up the mess afterwards.
I got my eye drops. Them niggas kick the door and get your freaky ass, put your freaky ass hands up.
Yeah, you know, this niggas probably was hella mad, rough this nigga up. You nasty nigga.
Put the cuffs on yourself.
Nasty.
throw the cuffs at this nigga.
You're not even a lethal weapon. You just a nasty nigga.
Yeah, but just like you said, Epstein is probably worse. But at the same time, right now we dealing with the public perception, the smear campaign right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro didn't get that. Because there was so many people up there involved with him, bro. The airplane list, the airplane log, everybody was on it.
Yeah. See, right now, we going through like the I mean, because there was some legal activity, I guess, the getting the escorts or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I guess
the baby oil alone should be sending this nigga up the road, bro. Why you got drugged up baby oil?
I'm telling you, they still the back pocket. The Cassie video. Yeah. That's the back pocket. Like we got that. You're going down for that one.
But he's not on trial for domestic violence.
He's on trial. So
he's on trial for that. That's what I'm saying. So like what you saying? If he was on trial for the domestic violence and the actual sex shit, he's dead. They got him dead to rights.
Diddy is
but because
a new
it's
case,
a RICO.
Bro. No, so it's not. So look,
this is building up the case.
This is what's crazy because niggas not paying attention to this part. They're building a new RICO because of Diddy. So yeah, it's not a part of that. But now it is. That's all going to go under that RICO, bro.
So they're gonna make a whole new case, is what you're saying. Because right now the shit they're trying to get it like even what Sandy was saying, the judge had to ask them, what the fuck does this have to do with the RICO?
Yeah, so exactly. So
you know what I mean? Because it's not pertaining to what he's on trial for right now.
Put it like this: if they don't get him on the RICO,
I get what you're saying. That's why I'm.
So the judge can be like, asking. Y'all done got him on this, but y'all got him on this, and this, and so I'm only sending him for this, and this. But as far as this, nah, we not doing.
Them niggas can't wait for Diddy.
You about to get all this right here, though. You know what I mean?
Them niggas on that.
So that's what I'm saying. So
as soon as he pop up.
So technically, if I'm understanding this correctly, they're gonna have to close that RICO case and open up a whole new one.
But they can at the same time. We not done. They can absolutely close on this.
The prison freak off's about to be crazy.
They can still do it. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, we got 5 more weeks of this shit. So
that's crazy.
Who's to know?
See, that's why I'm listening. Like that's what I'm going off of Chop. Like he can't go to jail off of that.
Yeah, but like I said, if y'all listen to like what's really going on in there, they're building a brand new RICO case just specifically for Diddy.
I hear that now. I hear what you're saying.
Crazy and very intricate. I'm not a lawyer, so I can't tell you all the ins and outs. I just know this particular case pertaining to Diddy is very unique. So this nigga is not coming home.
He gotta go, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm telling you right now, it's bad.
Niggas too freaky, bro. This is a
niggas
prime
think
example.
Diddy about to be outside. Nigga at the Knicks game.
He gonna have to move, bro.
Nah, he probably go. Even if he does get out, or when he does get out, there's gonna be a lot of places that probably don't allow him.
No, his career is
he's if you become a felon, you can't even leave the country anyway. So I mean
he can pull a
Where's the case being held at?
Go to Bali.
Bali, huh?
It's in L.A., New York. Where's the case at?
L.A., I think. Where's oh no, I don't know because
I think it's in New York.
Yeah, I'm
it's in Manhattan.
The Breakfast Club girls there.
Yeah, it's in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Woo! It's a lot, man.
Yeah, see, he has other charges in addition to the RICO, but they all about to pit that. Like I said, they're making a very unique case with this nigga, bro, and it's terrifying because apparently if this goes through, it's gonna open the floodgates for a hell of other shit. Like you said, that can eventually, flying somebody out specifically for sex, and you're paying, and you know what I'm saying. It's not like it's about to be my bitch or something. I'm about to marry you or whatever. Depending on how the female want to go about it.
Damn, he got charged. So he getting charged for arson too.
Because that's why I'm like,
arson.
well,
if he blew up, they can prove that he blew up Kid Cudi car. Because he said he was gonna do it, and it happened. You know what I'm saying?
That's what made me ask that, because I'm like, I was listening to the Breakfast Club, the chick from the Breakfast Club talking about. She was like, well, rappers and athletes do that shit all the time, and it's just like you see videos all the time with a girl being like, nah, you flew me out, but I'm not gonna give it up. Well, I'm sending you right back. Like, you know what I mean? It's like there's been people caught on video and hella text message exchanges between.
Lil Yachty just had an interview where he was like, he bought out Disney World or Disneyland
and didn't even hit.
But
bands, bro.
He specifically did it so he can probably sleep with her and be tight, but she wasn't trying to give it up.
What type of nigga
so he was
is
like,
you, bro?
That's the most money I spent on a date, and then get some.
Nah, bro.
He said the hotel room was just 100 bands. It was 50 bands a night.
What?
Yeah.
Just the hotel.
What the fuck was that?
Just the hotel room. It's like the Four Seasons or something.
Easy, niggas be simps, bro.
Disneyland.
I ain't no fucking way.
Hitting on Magic Mountain. What do you mean?
In a small world.
What are you talking about? We getting busy in this motherfucker. We ain't you. What the fuck?
We fucking own Magic Mountain, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? We about to go to Star Wars land, bitch.
In the castle. What
you saying? 100 bands
put on this dress.
What the hell?
You about to get dolled up. You about to wild out, nigga.
I know I'm about to grab me a titty in Space Mountain, so don't say nothing.
I'm about to put on this.
As a matter of fact, pause it right here, y'all.
We're gonna break the ice.
Press stop on the roller coaster right here. It's nice and dark and tranquil.
Let me go get my Anakin Skywalker robes.
Yeah, for real. You on the Millennium Falcon tonight, bitch.
Slip my man a 20 just to act like there's a malfunction in the middle of the road. I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna slide that nigga $5.
I don't know what's going on.
The ride fucked up around.
She gonna be a time increment, nigga.
You know,
every 15 minutes.
Hell no.
This nigga boy Yachty, wow, nigga. Yeah, they gotta watch Yachty now. I didn't know he was doing shit like that. That's wild.
He has a whole interview with Shannon Sharp talking about that.
Yeah, that's he
talked like, why would you even bring this up,
bro? You didn't see that? You didn't see the clip?
Nah,
bro, he's literally on that club. He's on that club Shay Shay talking about it, bro.
When he was wearing all them damn polo sweaters.
Yes, bro.
I seen when he was wearing all the polo sweaters.
That whole interview, Shannon Sharp was like, "Wait a minute, did you really?"
That's why I didn't watch this shit. I'm like, this nigga wearing 3 polo sweaters. How you even doing this? Nigga got 2 of them wrapped around his neck.
It reminded me of Drewski when Drewski was doing the
frats.
Not the frat, but he put on the crazy designer and he have his shoulder like this, take a picture. Oh, this is a little soft. Balenciaga, last year's cut.
And we have
Lisa Margiela.
Do you remember his name?
Final Fantasy edition.
Do you remember his name? They said, you know who we here with? Jamil.
That shit dumb funny. Hella random. I was watching.
It's also crop.
Theo
cropped that as well.
I got the undies. They're also cropped.
Theo Von as well. Caleb, dude. from that was the whole. They was talking about Drewski. It was like, bruh, this nigga is so funny, bruh. And he said when he was doing the Could Have Been Records show, it was winged most of the time. Drewski was like, we just gonna go in there and just do it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no script. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna do the shit.
That's why it was so funny.
He was like, but this nigga, his sense of humor and how quick he is, unmatched. And this is Theo Von and Bruh saying,
I think Caleb Presley, right?
Yeah,
I seen Caleb with them cornrows, and they all had
hilarious. I'm telling you, bro, Drewski about to be the one.
Because Caleb hella funny too. Hella funny too.
He was saying that this nigga's timing, and his sense of humor is on point, bro.
Like we already said it, Drewski got it, bro. He's top internet nigga. Like that nigga's hilarious, bro.
I know. I think with him though, I think I find it funny because he. Well, I think he grew up in like the suburbs, right? So he grew up with hella like white folks. You know what I'm saying? So like he could play that side. And he could play the other side, bro. It's hella funny because when he's just sitting there be acting like them frat boys and all that should be hella funny, bro. Because he know how to do all that shit. You know how to do the shit with the can and you know what I'm saying from the side, all that shit. Yeah, you want a light, bro? Like you do all that shit, bro.
Yeah, that nigga Drewski hilarious, but they tried to put him in the freak offs. He was like, "Nigga, I wasn't even rich yet.
I ain't got nothing to do. I wasn't even made."
Everybody getting.
They try to put Michael B. Jordan in there.
Everybody, they trying to touch everybody with this, but it's like it ain't working. You know what I mean? They trying to bring everybody else's name down.
It's like
I'm still waiting on Kanye West to come out and say something.
No, I'm just. Do y'all think
Kanye West was for sure there?
Do y'all think they actually gonna?
He ain't the center of attention right now, so he hella mad.
Do y'all think they actually gonna release? Bro, did you see the clip on fucking that just came? Did one of y'all send that to the chat?
What?
Where he was on Family Feud with his cousin, and they was like one of them two cousins is for surely the one
that
he's talking about right
Which
now.
Which one in jail? You gotta figure that out.
Oh my god.
Put that shit together.
We start doing the math.
We gonna put a stamp on Diddy.
Like an escape.
No, I got one last question before we get off Diddy. So, do y'all think they actually gonna release them names of them high, like the high celebrity names? Like a lot of people think Usher was there. They think
Usher was for sure there.
They think Jamie Foxx was involved.
Justin Bieber.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all think there's names is actually gonna get put out there and they gonna? Because I'm like, if they bring in Kick, but I feel like Cudi is about to take the skin because for one, his relationship with Cassie, and because his car got blown up.
It's different. It's not for sex.
That's what So that's why I'm like, do you think there's gonna be some other high profile names like Odell Beckham? Like, there's gonna be. Do y'all think these are the names that have been in speculation so far? Yeah. But do you think they're actually gonna release the list of names of people that was?
I think possibly we could get some, because the reason why you said earlier we didn't get the Epstein list is because there was high profile people that were powerful,
and they can and the government can extort you on that.
Right.
Same thing for Diddy.
So, but my thing is like, I don't think of somebody powerful that could be Epstein related, right? Just think of somebody random, right? Yeah, Clinton. Do you think Clinton would matter to other people as much as if we hear like Usher? For example, like to us, to our culture, we'd be like, damn, that's crazy, right? Mm-hmm. But like maybe there might not be as big a trickle effect with naming off like people like Usher and stuff like that maybe aren't as like big and related to other bullshit like Clinton, for example, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking like, what if we get a few names because they mean something to us, but they to everybody else, I mean, shit, you know, I don't know. I'm just thinking, and then also too the fact that music has been dead too. It's been a ghost town too, and certain people ain't dropped. You know what I'm saying? Have them people not dropped because they think they related to that? This is something we brought up before.
I'm very on the side of the fence. Is if we catch you and you don't want us to say anything, you're going to promote what we want you to promote, rap what you want to sing, perform how you want you to perform, vote how you want to vote. You're gonna have to do all that in order to preserve yourself.
I agree.
So I think that's what happened with Epstein people too. So if you see somebody out of left field, be like, you know what, I fuck with Trump.
The extortion just moved over to a different person.
Now nowhere, that's so random to me.
Now the government is extorting you instead of it being Epstein.
Mm. Yeah,
you feel me? Whoever went in there and got all Diddy shit. Now they got all this shit on all these other niggas.
The same niggas that got Epstein shit. The government got they got the list.
So
they got the list.
That's probably how they found Diddy.
Okay, so
hey. This nigga Diddy is connected to the same server.
So I see where y'all going. So y'all mean like in a way to where instead of letting us know who it is, they're gonna extort them so they could try to find a way for them people to try to influence us.
Masses.
Yeah, as a culture, like maybe vote or die.
Because what's
You know
more
what I'm saying,
valuable?
for example, or something.
What's more valuable? These niggas in jail or these niggas influencing us to do whatever they want us to do?
That's what made me ask that. But then, like, I was just about to say that I kind of lean into what Sandy is saying. And, like, there's a big chance, like, Trump could pardon that nigga, bro. And if he does that, it is a wrap. Like, he's gonna be what they say. Who's gonna be the coon shucking and jiving for? It's gonna be Diddy, and it's gonna be a whole bunch of other people because it's like, man, I just got all y'all off scot free. Y'all gotta support me.
He definitely
now.
got a big following of supporters as far as like he ain't do that shit. So
right.
Yep. Like I said, I don't know.
Yeah.
We gonna see.
I mean,
like I said, we got 5 more weeks of this shit.
I mean, the chat is kind of like that way, kind of like, you know, like, well, he's definitely a freak, like, but he's not a criminal. But it's like he beat Cassie, so technically he is. But I mean, that's not what it's for. You feel me? So I get all sides. You feel me? Of our discussion, not of this nigga wild. Of what we talking about, I get like everybody's understanding of what's going on. Like, yeah, because I get what you were saying too. Like, it's that's not what he there for. You feel me? He's there for a Rico. Like, you feel me? Mm-hmm. And I also get what you're saying. Like, they're building a case to eventually get to that. You feel me? But I think it's just one of those things where we're just gonna have to wait and see. Obviously,
yeah. Like I said, they had some pretty crazy.
This week 3 or 4. My bad.
3.
This week 3. So
they
5 more.
People. Like I said, Kid Cudi about to come tomorrow apparently. So I mean, like, who knows who can come in the future? Shit, Justin Bieber can take a stand.
No, I mean, but definitely know the first few weeks. Give us something to talk about. some entertainment factor. You know what I'm saying?
This This is like
now we can sit here and laugh and be like, this nigga wild, this nigga a freak, blah blah blah. Now, but as we start getting into the weeds, it's like, okay,
it's our O.J. Simpson moment. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
We covering this, bro.
That boy Bieber had to sell his whole catalog.
Yeah, I seen that.
Despite making over like a bill throughout his career, that man had to sell his whole catalog for like 200 M's.
Yeah, he on some wild shit. I don't know what the cuz he was crying and shit, talking about what's her name? Billie Eilish, talking about he don't want her to get dead like how he get dead.
He was crying and shit about it.
Yeah, I was like, damn, what the fuck happened to this nigga, bro?
Billie Eilish don't be fucking with nobody.
Yeah, you don't even see her no. She be wearing them baggy ass clothes too, cause she smacking.
So now you think in hindsight, you think Bieber would have wished he would have signed with Nick Cannon instead of going with Usher?
He probably would have did independent, nigga. Fucking with this industry shit. I ain't fucking with none of y'all niggas. He was big enough that he could have went independent. 100%.
Cause he got to that fork in the road and it was like, do I sign with Nick or do I go fuck around and sign with Usher? Right.
Should have went that Nickelodeon.
You wouldn't have been as rich, but you would have been safe.
For sure. This nigga would have ended up on Wildin' Out.
Facts. That's the worst thing that would have happened.
Singing this shit.
That's the worst thing
jokes.
that would have happened. Yeah. Nigga, you would have been on Wildin' Out.
When they do Wild Style, he gonna be singing bullshit.
For sure. Like how them niggas had to do it in LA. When they had them hitting push-ups.
Hey, we got Justin Bieber in the hood. Do the push-ups, nigga.
That nigga doing push-ups, nigga.
When the car broke down.
That was such a nigga moment. Niggas is hilarious. It was crazy. Nigga had to comply.
That nigga doing push-ups in the hood, blood.
Don't have us beat your ass up over here.
Nigga, do it, nigga. Oh man.
All right, man. We gotta get off. We gotta get off the Freako. We had a couple of trailer drops. We saw the Welcome to Derry. It's gonna be the It prequel to how he came here or whatever to Derry, and we had the I don't think niggas probably ain't tripping off Zootopia too, but the other big one is Jurassic World. What the fuck is it called now? Rebirth?
Yeah.
Is it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jurassic World, some Rebirth.
Out of the two trailers, I think I'm more excited for the Welcome to Derry. I was over Rebirth. Jurassic Park once. It was the Chris Pratt movie where they had the clone girl press the button at the end of the movie and release all the dinosaurs to all over the earth. So I'm like, oh, so after this,
I didn't see that one. Damn.
I didn't either.
Yeah, at the end,
that's the one. That's the one. That's the following one.
That's when they were selling the raptors at the mansion. They was wilding. Yeah, so at the end, they had created that little girl, and she was like, I feel a connection with them. I feel like they should be free. And she pressed this button that released all these niggas.
That's the one where they
Why
went.
do they got one button that can release all this?
They went back to the island to go save. Raptors
with no lock on it.
because
a little girl.
because the first one with Chris Pratt, he was training the Raptors.
Nah.
Here's the second one.
And then the second one, they was like, we think we seen Blue.
See, I seen that one. I seen the one where he was training them.
Yeah, the one after that is when
They go back to after the park fell or whatever.
Yeah.
They go back.
But the Indoraptor, they trying to, the one that can camouflage and shit, they trying to sell, bruh, or whatever, and they got